Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make this really super easy 2-angle cut Christmas card using the brightly gleaming designer paper. Isn't that beautiful with all that copper? And then we're using a stamp set from the holiday catalog. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's start with the measurements. I have a piece of the Pretty Peacock. Love that color. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. It's going to make your base. And then a piece of Very Vanilla, which is going to go for the inside. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then for your layers, I'm using the copper foil sheet. This piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then a piece of the Pretty Peacock, double-sided. This piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And then I'm also using the Basket Weave and Metallic Ribbon, the combo pack. This is the coppery color one. And then there's also the Mint Macaron ribbon in that combo pack. But this matches really nice with the card. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I did first before we start assembling and cutting the designer paper. Okay, so this is the foil sheet. This is the 4 by 5 1/4. And what I did first was I took the oval, the layering oval dies, and I cut out this one. This measures, the die measures 3 1/4. And what I did is I cut that right out of the center because we're going to use this layer here for the front of the card. So this piece came out of the center, so we're not wasting anything. And then I also went ahead and stamped the greeting. It's the most wonderful time of the year on a piece of Very Vanilla. And I also stamped that with the Pretty Peacock Classic ink. And then the stamp set is called Wrapped in Christmas. And the greeting is right down here. And this is in the holiday catalog. Okay, so I went ahead and did that already. So now we're going to grab our paper trimmer. We're going to cut our designer paper with just 2 cuts. All right, so let's grab our designer paper. All right, so first we're going to line up our point to point on the cutting track of our paper cutter. And we're going to cut that in half. Okay. Then you're going to turn it at the other point, keeping these 2 pieces lined up. And you're going to line the opposite point to point on the trimmer. And you're going to make sure that these are all lined up. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and cut that in half. So you're going to end up with 4 pieces of your designer paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to be using liquid glue and dimensionals to put my layers on. So these 2 layers, which are the longer pieces, these are going to go along the longer side of our card. So they're going to go right up here, just like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some liquid glue on those 2 pieces first. This is a really great way to use up your designer paper. Easy card to mass produce for the holidays as well. Okay, so I want to make sure that that is straight on there, like that. Then we're going to grab our second piece. This piece, we're going to line up the point with the bottom piece. Okay, right there. Then these 2 pieces, we're going to flip them over. So they're going to be showing the opposite side. And those 2 pieces are going to fit right in here in those 2 wedges on the outside piece. And then the inside piece that we cut out, this is going to layer right over top of that, so you're not even going to see it. Isn't that awesome? All right, so now, but these 2 pieces, we're going to pop these up on dimensionals. And let me show you Beth's card. So here's the card that Beth sent me that gave me the idea of this card. But instead of adhering them down with the adhesive or the liquid glue or your Stampin' Seal, whatever, I thought I would add some dimension to these outside panels right here. So this is totally optional, but Beth, I absolutely love your card. It's so beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and pop up these 2 end pieces with some dimensionals. Put dimensionals on the gold. So I'm going to put that, I'm not even going to talk here. Just keep doing it. Block it out. Block it out, block it out. I'm going to pick up this piece because I don't want that dimensional to adhere down on my grid paper until I get it ready to be put onto the card. So I'm going to put this right in the center in that section that's already got that diagonal cut there. Then we're going to do the second one, same way. Peel off my backings. This one is going to go into this little cutout, just like that. Okay, so if you didn't know that I cut that out, you probably can't even see it, can you? Well, maybe with the white behind there, but here we go. We're going to put this on with dimensionals onto our pretty peacock. Then these dimensionals in the center, I'll show you here. These ones right here in the center will be adhered to the card base. Okay, so this is going to go onto the base of the pretty peacock. Just like that. See, now you can't even hardly see the cutout. I mean, you can see the darker cardstock under there. But once you put that layer, which we're going to do right now, we're going to layer our two pieces together with more dimensionals. And the really great thing is you don't have to use the oval. You can use whatever shape you have, or if your stamp doesn't fit into an oval, you can use a square, a circle, rectangle. Okay, so then right before we put this onto the card, I'm going to go ahead and put the Stampin' Seal right behind this, just a little section, so I can loop my ribbon around a little bit longer on that side. There we go. And then we're just going to adhere this to the back of the layer, just like that. And then to secure that, I'm going to add more dimensionals. Okay, then this is going to go right over top of that cutout. Now, once again, you can make this card go this way. Just make sure that you're cutting out the center of your foil. If you're using foil, make sure you're cutting it out in the direction that you're going to be building your card. So if I was building it this way, look how pretty that is. You would cut your oval that way. Okay, so but since I cut it this way, I'm going to put it on to the front of the card this way to cover up that cutout, just like that. And then you can trim your tails. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Then here's this one. And then I did make one going vertical, and I did add it without the ribbon being added to the back. So you can see how it's still so beautiful, but so simple and easy to mass produce. And then once again, here's Beth's card that inspired the whole card. Thank you, Beth. And then also the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set also has a couple stamps that you could stamp for the inside as well. So like friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas. Let the joy of the season fill your heart. And then also Christmas blessings to you and yours. You could stamp that on the inside. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click that bell and get notified when my videos get uploaded. Every week I upload at least 2 new videos, so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Okay, and then I'll also have all the items listed down below. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.